With the current population of the world, it only makes sense that we need to increase food production, which is why agricultural technology is a big thing. This industry called agtech is growing. In fact, it is booming. People are beginning to see that technology makes sense in this industry as well. It is one that is also booming now, and it's growing really fast. Things are happening in the agtech world. There are innovations that are breathtaking, that are mind-blowing. When you go to a farm close to you, or you don't even have to go to a farm, you can search online. There are companies who are doing innovative work that will blow your mind. I remember seeing a video one of a farm here in Manitoba. I am in Manitoba, FYI, and I cannot believe the work that these people do on the farms. So when you're thinking, you already must have seen maybe like drones being used in farming practices. We're talking about vertical farming. We have all those climate crops and all that. So a lot of work is being put into this industry. Now there's some people who want to go into agriculture and love technology as well, but they are finding it challenging. I've attended some webinars on agtech, and I can tell you that based on my experience, on my personal opinion, in this industry, unlike the medtech and maybe biotech, they don't need you to have PhDs. They don't need you to have MSCs. They don't. I mean, some companies may, depending on what you're going to be doing for them, right? But one thing that I found, that I find is very common generally, is they want you to understand farming practices, understand what is happening in these farms, understand what it means to move from farm to plate, farm to market. Okay, so you don't have to have a degree in this. It's something that when you put your interest in, or if you have an interest in and you put your mind to, you can understand what happens in the supply chain or the farming supply chain. And if you like technology, of course this is somewhere that you can make an impact. But the thing with agtech is that these companies find it challenging to convince farmers. I think this is probably the biggest challenge that agtech has. Companies trying to convince farmers and food producers how to use this technology that they're building. But it only makes sense because farmers just want to save money and give you food, right? They're not going to start exploring things they don't know, or things they feel is not going to save them money, or things they feel will waste their time just because you provide it to them. Okay, so for agtech, convincing farmers and food producers is a big deal. So when these companies are able to conveniently do this, then these farmers can adopt these new techniques or these new products, and then everybody is happy. But having to get to that point where these products or these techniques are adopted is the major challenge. If you have experience you understand the whole agricultural supply chain, you have done your work, you have good communication skills, you can reach out to these companies, you can do your job applications, you can pitch yourself to them and tell them how you're able to make a difference for them. Okay, so like I said, whilst it's also important to have your credentials right and have your experience right, it is not as difficult to get into agtech like it is to get into medtech. So if you like agriculture, you like technology, you want to make an impact, you want to help the human race, you can, not even just humans, right? You want to help life, you want to change life through agriculture, you can definitely consider agtech. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and join the channel. In this channel, I try to share my journey and also encourage you if you're looking to join these industries. We will together point ourselves in the right direction and share encouraging words as we'll intentionally break through into these industries. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.